To enroll in a free Ho'oponopono course, simply click here or down in the description below. You'll see the link, ho'oponoponoseminars.com. Is motivation required to achieve a desired goal? Well, absolutely. When it comes to just about anything in life, if we want to achieve a goal, whether that means become a better soccer player, or whether that means make more money, create a better relationship, help your kids through school so that they're achieving the grades that they want, motivation is required. However, in many change or transformational techniques, they say that the individual needs to come with the motivation. So therefore, these individuals have to already be motivated before a therapist or a lot of coaches are willing to even work with them. Instead of solely relying on the sense of motivation, Ho'oponopono provides a much simpler way, a much easier way to create change. See, when we're doing the typical therapeutic approach or goal-setting approach, that motivation is absolutely necessary. However, with Ho'oponopono, we're not so much relying on motivation as much as we are simply clinging to the divinity, to source, to God, to love, so that channel can be cleared between the individual and source. And therefore, the individual can start to move along with inspiration, start to live by inspiration, and move towards their goals naturally. A few years back, one of my good friends was earning his PhD in electrical engineering. And this is a very grueling field. It's hard science. And he had majored in that in his undergrad. And he was getting close to the end of his PhD, and he needed to finish his dissertation. And of course, as you know, a dissertation is usually, a couple hundred pages of this hardcore scientific research that he wanted to get published. And so during that last period of time, there are some students that will, in order to finish their dissertation, sometimes take 6 months or a year. That's on the really short end. Unfortunately, for many, it can be extended out 5 years, even 8 years after they've completed all of their doctoral studies. And there's a percentage of individuals that never complete their dissertation and therefore never receive the official degree. And Darren, he wanted to finish it on time. He wanted to finish his entire program in 4 years, which is a good pace. And so he came to me and he said, can you help me to really become motivated to get my PhD completed, to finish my dissertation, to get it submitted, and to have it be reviewed by my mentors and by other doctors to get it approved for journals? And I said, absolutely. But I said, I can't really give you motivation. I can't simply just say, okay, now you're motivated. You need to have that motivation, or we need to clean for you so that you can connect with Source and therefore be able to move along that path. And so we worked together for a couple weeks, and I gave him some cleaning assignments to perform. And about 3 weeks later, he called me up and he said, hey, good news. Not only did I finish my dissertation, but I have several research papers, and I know that I'm getting at least one of them published, and I have the rest of them set up to be published. And he was so excited. And then I talked to him a couple weeks after that, and he said, you won't believe it. You know that great job that I always kind of dreamed of down in Arizona? He said, I got offered that job. And he started with a salary well into the 6 figures. And he was just so excited. And he was thanking me. And I said, don't thank me. Absolutely not. Thank Source. Thank those who have really worked with Ho'oponopono in the past to enable us to benefit from their experiences. Let's leave you with a very short but powerful cleaning exercise. And that is being able to use the mantra as you're driving to work or wherever you might drive on a daily basis. If you don't drive, then walking or riding the bus, whatever it might be. And that is to take about 5 to 8 minutes and perform this cleaning by simply saying the full mantra. And that is, thank you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you. And you're going to be repeating that. However, what I suggest that individuals do if they don't already have extensive experience with cleaning is to focus on the item that they want to clean for. So if you want to gain motivation in order to be able to lose weight, then you need to be focusing on an image of you with your ideal body shape. And so as you're focusing on that, you're then able to repeat the mantra aloud or quietly or even silently while focusing on it. Now, as we know, Dr. Hew Len doesn't typically focus on a particular issue, or we should say that he doesn't have an intention with it. But what we need to remember, and I've learned by teaching different individuals the importance of this, is Dr. Hew Len is a superstar when it comes to cleaning. And we need to remember that he spent many, many years dedicated to not only cleaning, but learning how to clean more effectively before he ever entered the Hawaiian Mental Hospital. And so with this, we need to remember that we first focus on very specific items that we want to clean for, like losing that weight and having that ideal body image, or a particular income or wealth that we want to bring to us, perhaps better mental, emotional, physical health, or a specific relationship. And as we visualize that, then we're able to clean with the mantra. And then with time, as you gain more experience, you'll begin to notice a shift, a transition from having an intention to becoming so effective at cleaning that you're more connected with Source a vast majority of the time. And therefore, your cleanings are directed by the divine. So I challenge you to go ahead and try this out over the next week, and then go ahead and come back and write some comments as far as how it's gone for you. If you would like to enroll in a free Ho'oponopono course, simply click here or go to ho'oponoponoseminars.com.